What's up, collective? Welcome back to the Oracle's Desk. We've had a really lovely day of read so far today. Let's hope it continues, collective. I have Lord Ganesh here, and I'm going to go through Lord Ganesh via the Gita again because I felt like that was just such a beautiful read last time. I'd like to see if we can have that same kind of luck. So, if that kind of tarot station sounds interesting to you, collective, well, grab yourself your favorite beverage, come sit closer to me, and we'll get into the energies, shall we? I'm trying to think of what the last Lord Ganesh reading was. I don't think I rewatched that one. I think it was Krishna, really, that was out more than Lord Ganesh. But I do remember he confirmed that reading. I mean, literally every read we get, Lord Ganesh blesses us. I believe we got into Shangri-La. Well, I've been in Shangri-La for a while. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then, well, you're on your road right now. You will know when you can get into Shangri-La. It is a different... you can't hide it. You can't hide it. And you do not need to be perfect to get into Shangri-La. You absolutely do not. Absolutely not. Or I would never be in there. Hit subscribe. Okay. False ego. Exactly. All right, guys. Could do for you. I'm going to try to shuffle these. It is not easy. This deck, if you have the means, you should absolutely get it. I didn't understand the Gita at first until my muse told me that it was like yoga. And then as soon as I understood that, then I could, because I detest yoga. I absolutely hate it. But mental yoga is pretty cool. It stretches your mind. God's reciprocation. Restless mind. Approaching guru. Shit. This is about your eternal soul. 244. Okay, it's going to be a light one, collective. Two pairs. Two pairs of Pegasus. You know what? I was really drawn to the unicorn. Oh, where is she? I was so drawn to this unicorn. And I was like, grab it. And I was like, no, don't grab it. You don't need that unicorn. No, I should have grabbed it. But now she's gone. There'll be another unicorn, collective. So unicorn and Pegasus. Something's coming. Could be wicked. Hit subscribe. Just give me a moment. This is like, I don't know. This is getting weird. All right, let's just focus. I'm sorry, collective. Excuse me. Okay. God's reciprocating. Restless mind. This is giving fire horse. People keep saying and seeing white horses, and I'm seeing them all the time too. All the time. But these horses are different. Pegasus and unicorns. Those are not average horses. I saw the unicorn when I was doing the Alice in Wonderland read, and I was thinking of the horse of every color, which is why I didn't grab it. But that's important to know. We received a message from the Munchkins today, Collective. Hit subscribe. If you resonate, put it down in the comments. Now that it's springtime, all these energies that are usually quiet, that have been quiet, are waking up. You should have seen the fairies at the market the other day. They were running wild. Absolutely wild. And the children loved them so much. It was wonderful. God's reciprocation. The approaching guru. This is also not giving me as much restless mind as chariot. Because we got two chariots here. God has a restless mind. He needs you to do something. Or he's in a hurry to come give you something. Like a big hurry. God's chariot. Let's see what the back of this says. I'll hold this up just in case you understand what any of this means. I do not. I'm happy to confess my ignorance. Okay. Let's see. I reciprocate with all beings in accordance to the way that they surrender to me. Everyone follows my path in all respects. You know, I was thinking the other day, it's so funny this came up. I was thinking how powerful this deck of cards I have is. It's the astronomy astrology deck. That's described. And how dead on it usually is. I mean, I'm struggling to think of when North Node, following God, lesson, judgment, afterlife, power, God's judgment. Anyway, and I was thinking how these are always so spot on. And then I heard it's because God had said that we need to be as obedient as the moon and the stars. Because the moon and the stars are all obedient, of course they're always right? Because they're following God's law and just doing what God says without question. I know that's really weird to say. I'm telling you, if you'd heard me say things like this, I don't know, but I can't shake it. So I have to tell somebody because it keeps coming up and it keeps getting louder. And when I say it, it starts to quiet down. And I need it to quiet down. It's Pisces season right now. Challenge, conflict, mirror. Yeah, and I'm Sagittarius. Sagittarius is supposed to go first. We go through the Gemini gate. If Gemini had come out, I swear to God, I'd have freaked out. Oh, it did. It did. Gemini is the sign. The sun. Yeah, going through. Leo. The air is going through. Wow. In this season. See? Now, a lot of other readers could come up with something else, but at the end of the day, how I'm interpreting, how my guides have me interpret. Put yours down in the comments, Collective, because I'm telling you, we only get stronger the more we share. So if we follow God's way, he reverberates. North Node and Pluto. I mean, that's crazy. Pluto's like the hardest lessons. It's like, and it's slow, painful. Like you only have maybe 2 Plutos, like, or what is it? Something about them moving. It only will move like once every, I don't even know how many years. It's a big planet to have. Saturn too. They're big lessons. Big lessons. I am power. Path of destiny. I came to learn spiritual growth, key to fulfillment, fear of the unknown, the world. Well, God is pleased. I guess we're here, so see what else we can learn from this. This is so strange. These reads are so strange. Should we get the Maharata? Let's do a Maman first. Let's see what the signs and symbols are also saying in Maman. Loyalty. We're doing what we're told. Look at that bird's giving instructions. Oh, look, a book. Collective. I'm trying to tell you, this is, I mean, it could be something different. You could be right. Moon. Being told what to do. God's reciprocation for being obedient. You're getting something's being reciprocated. Okay. Probably more knowledge. Play's been big today. I know it's hard to play right now too, collective. I know. I'm having a hard time too, but we've got to make time for it. We've got to take care of ourselves. We must take care of ourselves. That's part of our lesson, right? Not running ourselves ragged. And that's a part of this restless mind, running ourselves ragged. The yoga practitioner whose mind is unbridled can never attain self-realization. Only one who has mastered the self and who arrives by right means is assured success. So take this only if this resonates, collective. But honestly, if it didn't resonate, you wouldn't be here. Because we're being granted a guru. Just learn the truth. Approach a guru with humility. Inquire from them submissively and render service. The self-realized can impart transcendental knowledge, for they have seen reality. So a teacher's coming. You're about to level up, collective. The approaching guru. Maybe this guru will help with restlessness. I want to look up the word guru. I'm not going to right now on stream, on this reading, but okay, what else do we need? Let's get a Lord Ganesh for confirmation. 1331 on the clock. Lord Ganesh. Yeah, it was like healing delight or something last time. I can't recall. Oh, I hate shuffling these. Sorry, I'm in some kind of weird trance. I'm not trying to be quiet on purpose. I don't know, it's weird. It's very drive. There's the Chariot again. Wholeness. Yeah, we're getting a new adventure with a new guru. Now, this guru could be if you decide, if you want to, you may have decided you've had enough. No one would be upset with you under these conditions. That being said, this is the A squad. So we know when we've had enough and we know when we can keep going. So I'm going to assume you're a big grown up boy or girl and you can keep going and stay. If you can't, check you later. No love lost. 14/1/24. Yeah, be willing to be a beginner. This is going to help calm your restless mind so that you can drive your chariot steady. You know what? I've been noticing when I'm performing live, my mind is still wandering. Even if I'm really present, like my mind is still like all over the place. So this week I was really like, I'm going to focus, on keeping my mind sharper. So I don't know if that's just like something that I'm working on to set an example for maybe something that you're having difficulty with while you're working or while you're performing. Because I know a lot of people in the Divine Collective were performers. Like even at the farmers market, or at the farmers market, I was painting while I was selling, and people were coming by to watch. I was still on display. And funny enough, my mind wasn't wandering quite as much, but I did have a lot going on. But I'm just saying, so it could be anything that you do whilst you work. So you could be at a computer. I don't know what you do. I know most of the people in my collective are artists in some fashion, even business artists. All right, well, collective, a guru is coming. Lord Ganesh wants us to have this information so that when the new master arrives, or the new guru, whatever you want to call him, you know how to act. So I would say this is equal of Kill Bill telling Beatrix Kiddo about how she could deal with Pai Mei. Now, I don't think this guru is going to be anywhere near like Pai Mei. Maybe he will be. But I survived Dan Pena, so Pai Mei who?